Are you just going to stand there or are you going to come in?
How did you find me?
You're not as smart as you'd like to think. Take off the hat and glasses.
No.
Take them off. I want to look at you.
No.
I want to see what you've done.
Don't do this.
Take them off. And the hat. So it's true then?
Stop it.
I matched the centre from the photo in the newspapers.
What?
I matched the centre from the photo in the newspapers. That's how I found you. If you love someone, you don't leave them. You hold on to them for dear life. You hold on to them forever. Unless you're a stupid person. Are you a stupid person?
No.
I didn't think so. So what else can I think except that you never really loved me? Whereas I loved you. I'm not finished. I knew if you love someone, you don't leave them. Now I'm finished.
I do love you, Alex. Despite everything.
I think you're lying to me. I think you're always lying to me.
I didn't know what else to do. I was about to lose everything I spent my whole life building up.
It's only stuff. You're a weak, spineless man. Feckless, feeble, and ineffective.
Here's a secret, Alex. Everyone, if they live long enough, will lose their way at some point. You'll lose your way. That's a hard, simple truth. And if it hasn't happened to you yet, consider yourself very lucky. But when it does, when one day you look around and nothing is recognizable, when you find yourself all alone, having lost the way, having fucked up, you may find it easier to blame it on somebody else, like a missing father or an unhappy childhood. Or it may be even easier to blame it on the map you were given, folded too many times, small print, out of date. But mostly, if you're honest with yourself, you can only blame yourself. And that's where I am right now.
"9 months. You haven't seen us in 9 months. You haven't asked how I'm feeling. You haven't asked what this did to us. You should see Mum. She was bad enough before. She shakes all the time. She can't stop shaking. Xanax, wine, Prozac. Nothing stops it.
Do you not think I spend my time here day after day going over it all? Over and over. I blame myself for everything,
You are
for what happened,
just fucking
for the pain, for the hurt that I caused to you, Mum, Dara.
When I found out, I was eating white bread and tearing off the crust and rolling the middle part up into a ball and eating it. I was trying to give up white bread because I wanted to lose weight to impress James, just like you used to make Mom do for you. And I was sitting in the corner of the arts block, waiting for James and the girls to finish researching our project. I was on my iPhone, and it beeped. I linked to journal.ie. A man had been found wandering the motorway by a woman walking her dog in the middle of the night outside Mullingar. He was disorientated, wandering the road in his bare feet. He had matted hair and a long beard. He said he'd been kidnapped. And the room started to spin. And the bread was stuck to the roof of my mouth. And there was this noise. It was coming from me. My phone was ringing. It was Mum. And I knew then it was you.
Let me back into your life, Alex.
No. I don't want to always be sitting on the edge of my chair, wondering what might happen next, wondering what kind of fucked up fantasy you'll create next.
I made a mistake. A simple, stupid mistake.
I spent weeks, months, making missing posters, placing them all over town, talking to journalists, reconstructions, interviews, poring over CCTV images. My life stopped. All of our lives stopped. They only became about you. Piecing together sightings and half conversations, text messages, emails, looking for the smallest clue. Convinced that there had to be something to explain what had happened. That was the cruelest thing of all. The not knowing. The not being able to grieve. The not being able to stop worrying, to let go. What do you do here every day?
Watch the telly, read the papers, eat pot noodles.
Who pays for it?
HSC.
Hard to believe you once owned your own helicopter, isn't it? Why did you engrave that word on your forehead? So that they'd believe you. Believe the property tycoons fall from grace. Who were you going to blame? The Russians? The Bulgarians? Plain old IRA?
I'm sorry, Alex.
Being sorry doesn't cut it somehow. I know people always say they're sorry, and probably they are. I don't think it means nothing. I think perhaps it means something. And it's necessary for people to feel it and to say it in order for life to go on at all. But the truth is, it doesn't cut it. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. We never want to see you again.
Yet here you are, looking for me.
Don't flatter yourself. I wanted to look you in the eye when I tell you. I think you'd be better off dead. If you really want to do something for us, then kill yourself.